Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the next step in our research argument assignment. We're going to be talking about the claim, support, and explanation structure for your essay. Now the claim, support, and explanation structure is how your main body paragraphs are going to be structured in your essay. Let's take a moment to look at each of these ideas individually. For your claim, the claim is an idea or statement you are trying to prove. So in the main body paragraphs, these are going to be your topic sentences. For example, the claim could be people should quit smoking because it is bad for their health. This is a claim that the author is going to need to prove, and they're going to use the rest of their paragraph to prove it. Like I said, this will normally be the topic sentence in the paragraph. The next part is a support. The support is the proof that verifies the claim is true. All the information from your support is going to come from your research. You can think of it like pieces of evidence which prove your claim to be true. So your supporting evidence is going to follow your claim, follow your topic sentence. For example, in the cigarette example, we have cigarettes contain over 7,000 dangerous chemicals and can cause serious side effects such as prematurely wrinkled skin, stunted lung growth, tooth loss, cancer. This information is from the FDA. Another piece of supporting information is that there's 480,000 people that die from smoking cigarettes each year. This information is from the CDC. So your supporting evidence needs to come from your research, and it will follow the claim to prove that the claim is true. The next step in building your main paragraphs is the explanation. So after you've made your claim and provided supporting evidence for it, you're going to explain to your readers and discuss the reasons why the evidence you provide supports the claim. This is also where you'll tie your ideas back to the thesis of your paper. So for the cigarette example, an explanation could be the evidence from the research proves that smoking cigarettes leads to a lot of serious health issues and even often death. Since it is such a serious issue, we should encourage people to quit smoking. The explanation is your opportunity to tie all your ideas together. First you give the claim, then you give evidence, and then you're going to tell the audience why you're giving your evidence and why it's important and why it connects back to your thesis. So like I said, this should be the structure that you use for your main body paragraphs in your essay. Let's look at this structure in action. So here's a paragraph from one of the sample essays you have on Blackboard. It's the organ donor essay. Let's look at one of the paragraphs together, and then we're going to label the claim, the support, and the explanation in the paragraph. Kidney transplantation, on the other hand, is the closest thing to a cure that anyone could hope for. Today, the procedure is both safe and reliable, causing few complications. With better technology for confirming tissue matches and new anti-rejection drugs, the surgery is relatively simple. However, those hoping for a new kidney have high hopes indeed. In the year 2000 alone, 2,583 Americans died while waiting for the kidney transplant. Worldwide, the number of deaths is around 50,000. Finkel, 2001. With the sale of organs outlawed in almost every country, the number of living donors willing to part with a kidney for free is small. When no family member is a suitable candidate for a donation, the patient is placed on deceased donor lists, relying on the organs from people dying of old age or accidents. The list is long. With 60,000 people in line in the United States alone, the average wait for a cadaverous kidney is 10 long years. So take a minute to pause here, and I want you on your own to label where you think the claim is, where the supporting information and evidence is, and then where the explanation happens. When you finish with that, we'll move on to the next slide. So here I've highlighted for you the different sections. The first two sentences are the claim, because they're giving the information of what the author is trying to prove. These also function as topic sentences of the paragraph. Next, that information is followed by the support, the evidence. This is from the author's research that they did, and you can see that by they cited it from Finkel. And then the author uses the rest of the paragraph to create their explanation. They take the information that they found in their supporting evidence, they tie it back to how it proves the claim, and then they also tie it back to their main thesis. Now, this structure can vary from paragraph to paragraph. Sometimes there might be more than one claim in the paragraph. Sometimes there might be only one piece of supporting evidence. Sometimes there could be 2 or 3 or more pieces of supporting evidence per paragraph. And then the explanation could vary in length as well. As you are planning your research argument assignment, think about the claim, support, and explanation structure as a model. Each of your paragraphs should have a claim, which will be your topic sentence, should have supporting evidence, which is directly from your research, and then you should have some space where you explain why that information is relevant and how it connects to your thesis. This might also be helpful as you're drafting an outline for your paper. You could use the bullet points for each paragraph so that you're able to identify where you have your claim, your support, and your explanation. Now to look at your homework for this week. On Blackboard, in today's folder, you will find sample paper 3, titled, "Is Genetic Engineering Actually Like How It Is Thought to Be?" You're going to download and read the sample essay, and we would like you to label all instances of claim, support, and explanation that you find in the essay, much like we did with the previous slides. Then you're going to read the essay with a critical view. We would like you to label 3 things that you think the author does well and explain why you think what they did was successful. And then label 3 things that you think need improvement and explain why you think they should be improved. We would like you to email your homework to both Leigh and myself. My email is provided here on the slide, including how you labeled your claims, support, and explanations, and your critical viewpoints on the essay. Like always, Leigh and I are here if you have any questions. You can reach out to us by email.